You know, both of you have one thing in common, that you got kind of discovered, because I know you put your music on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You recalled out to an audition.
Yeah.
And then look what happened. So as you've got young kids watching Power Rangers movie, what's your advice to them if they look at you and they think, oh yeah, that's what's going to happen to me?
That nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
I think something that I admire about RJ, and actually really connected to RJ, is when we started in this, we were both in really, I want to say bad places in life, but we were struggling a lot. Me personally, my family, we had lost our home and we moved into my grandparents' garage.
Wow.
And I was 9 years old, and I had a passion for entertaining people and for music, and that was my escape, and that was my way of venting. And I said, you know, I'm not old enough to do something about it, but I'm old enough to understand what's going on, and I can't go get a real job, but you know what, why not give this a try? And I never stopped. I never stopped not working out. And I mean, when people say, oh, you know, you don't have the right connections and you don't have the money to do it, it's like I literally had nothing. Yeah. And I made something out of nothing. And RJ's story is pretty amazing as well on how this all came about for him.
Yeah, it's just, we just sat on faith, really, you know. Yeah. We from Jacksonville, so in Jacksonville, Florida, you don't move out of Jacksonville, Florida. You're just born there, you die there, that's it, you know. And it came a point where I was just like, my parents struggled through like my entire life. It was just, all right, I'm tired of seeing Mama and Papa cry over this and that and this and that. So I got to figure out a plan. And most of my plans didn't sound too logical. You know, it was just like, oh, RJ, maybe we can be a teacher, never spend money, and then save up and then give it all to Mama and Papa. You know, that'll take too long. You still have bills. But it's just, you know, it was the time that my kickoff came, I feel like it was the perfect time that God needed it too, right? So he had to, I feel like before he, you know, really blesses me, he always has to put, well, anybody through a test,
just to really appreciate things. There's a lot of struggle that comes from getting the good, I believe in, yeah.
Like, I do appreciate everything way more, even the little things. Just waking up in the morning, that's why I'm so dang on happy all the time, you know? And it's like, you know, because we were homeless, right? And so now the fact that I just got a roof over my head, whether it's a small house or if it's just a room, I know I'm going to be appreciative of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it could have been worse, and I could have never made it through that, But
what a gift you guys have now, in that you get to go entertain and do what you love the most, and you're getting to make an impression on kids.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really important, right? Because we both got little like nieces and nephews.
She
has little brothers and sisters, and so to be able to take on that role of, hey, my uncle is a superhero or this and that, you know, so of course I can.
It's a lot of pressure.
You know, it's a lot of pressure.
It's a good pressure, though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think the way we were brought up, I know it sounds really cheesy, but like the idea of a role model is like being like a real model. Like you want to be someone who represents just genuineness and authenticity, and I feel like he's one of the most humble people I've ever met, and he's also one of the most talented. He has enough reasons to have a big head, you know, and he doesn't, and I think that's something
I agree.
that people should look up to is people like ourselves who have struggled to get to where we are, and we're just thankful still at the end of the day to even be here speaking with you is awesome. This is like the coolest part, is talking about how passionate we are about this project. So
that's awesome. Well, I'm thankful for it as well.
Thank
Congratulations, you guys.
so much.
Stay humble.
thank you.